Namaste, my dear students. How are you all? I hope everyone is fine. Students, do you remember what did we learn in our previous class? Well, if you remember, we had gone for the animals that are found in different seasons and in different times. Like we had gone for the discussion of diurnal animals and nocturnal animals in our previous class. Also, we had discussed on the term hibernation. Do you remember? I hope you do. What are diurnal animals? The animals that remain active during the daytime are called diurnal animals. And similarly, the animals that remain active during the night time are called nocturnal animals. And what is hibernation then? Some of the animals, they undergo long winter sleep in order to keep themselves warm. So, that long winter sleep of the animals is called hibernation. Also, we had discussed on the terms cold-blooded animals and warm-blooded animals as well. Do you remember what are they? Okay, the animals that can easily change the temperature of their body according to the change in the temperature of the surrounding are called cold-blooded animals. That is, they can easily change the temperature of their body. Whereas the animals that cannot change the temperature of their body according to the change in the temperature of the surrounding are called warm-blooded animals. These were the main points that we had discussed in our previous class. Now today, students of grade 3, you are going to learn a new topic, and that is related to health education. Okay? We have already discussed on personal hygiene as well, and today we are going to learn next topic of health education, that is exercise, rest and sleep. Well, we do various activities, we perform various activities in order to keep ourselves healthy, isn't it? Like we consume varieties of food, yes, and we perform various activities. Why do we do so? Because every one of us, we wish to be healthy, and every one of us, we want to lead a healthy life, isn't it? So, in order to lead a healthy life, we perform various activities, we maintain our personal hygiene, we consume balanced diet. So, the first thing that we do in order to keep ourselves healthy is we perform various activities, and those various activities is known as exercise. Okay, now let's discuss on what is exercise. Well, exercise, it can be defined as the set of movements or activities. That means it includes the movements. We need to move, we need to show movements, and or activities that we perform to remain healthy and strong. So, what is exercise? It can be defined as a set of movements or activities, any activities that we do along with the movement of various parts of our bodies. Our organs, various parts of our bodies, various organs of our bodies must show movement. Okay, so that movement that we show in order to keep ourselves healthy as well as strong is known as exercise. Okay, and exercise must be done every day, and exercise can be done by the people of different age groups. Children, they can also do exercise. Old age people also, they can perform exercise. Okay, a good exercise consists of various activities like walking, running, jumping, dancing, swimming, skipping. These all falls under exercise. Also, we play various games, isn't it? We play many games. We enjoy playing many games. So, while playing the games as well, our different parts of our body, they show movements. That playing games is also a kind of exercise. Okay, and why should we perform exercise then? What are the advantages of doing exercise? Well, let's discuss in short about some of the advantages of exercise. Okay, let's see here. Exercise, it improves the working of our muscles and organs. The functioning of our muscles and organs will be developed if we perform regular exercise. Similarly, it helps us to work and play for a long period of time. We can play, we can work for a long period of time as our organs, they go on developing. Our organs will get developed, our muscles will get stronger. That's why we can work as well as we can play for a long period of time if we perform exercise daily. Similarly, it enhances blood circulation. The circulation of our blood will also get enhanced. The circulation of the blood will also functions continuously. Okay, so it enhances blood circulation, the next point. Similarly, it helps to keep our lungs, the organ that helps us to breathe, heart, the organ that helps us to pump the blood, and muscles healthy. So, it keeps our lungs, heart and muscles healthy. Performing regular exercise makes these organs healthy. They can function easily. Okay, and then it also helps to increase our digestive capacity. Whenever we eat food, digestion is also necessary. After we eat food, digestion is also necessary. So, regular exercise, it helps us to increase the digestive capacity. And finally, it helps to develop self-confidence. It develops our self-confidence. We will be confident on our own. Exercise, it helps us to develop the image of our body. We will get attracted towards the image of our body, towards the shape of our body. And self-esteem, that is self-confidence, we will gain self-confidence on our own. As I mentioned earlier, exercise includes various activities like dancing, jumping, playing as well, isn't it? So, dance, talking about the dance only, it can be performed in front of the audience, right? And audience means not a single person. When we perform dance in front of many people, that means we have that confidence that we can do better. That's why we are performing in front of them. That is also a kind of regaining self-confidence on our own. Okay. Now, students, let me take you to next point, that is rest. Okay. What is rest? Why should we take rest? After working for a long period of time, we feel tired. We feel annoyed as well if we go on working for long hours, isn't it? And we want to sit for a while, we want to take rest for a while, right? Okay, rest. It can be defined as the period of relaxing, sleeping or doing nothing after a period of activity or illness. So, rest means when we feel like doing nothing, whenever we are in the state of relaxing or whenever we are in the state of sleeping, that is doing nothing, that state of our body is known as rest. While taking rest, we do not move the parts of our body. And sleep. Now, next term is sleep. Sleep. It is a natural state of rest in which we close our eyes. Our eyes gets closed. The body is not active and the mind is not conscious. That means when we sleep, our body it's not active. We just lie down and then we don't know what goes on. And our mind is also not conscious. That is, whatever we think, we are not thinking on our will. Okay, whatever comes in our mind, that is due to the unconscious state of our mind only. So, sleep It is also the natural state. It is the natural state of our body in which we close our eyes, that is we just lie down, and body is not active and mind is also not conscious. So, rest and sleep, they are equally important to us, okay? They are equally important to us. Adequate rest and sleep is essential for living a healthy life. In order to live a healthy life, we need to perform regular exercise, adequate rest and sleep. All these three terms are necessary in order to lead a healthy life. And taking a rest and getting enough sleep are equally important to maintain good health, as I discussed earlier as well. Similarly, the sleeping hours required by a person vary with the age group. That is, according to our age group, we sleep. We have the sleeping hours according to our age group. Let's see here. Newly born babies, they sleep 18 to 20 hours a day. Newly born babies, that is, the babies who are just born, they sleep 18 to 20 hours a day. In a single day, they sleep for almost 18 to 20 hours. Similarly, children, they are a bit raised up than newly born babies, isn't it? So, children, they sleep for 8 to 10 hours a day. Now, see the timing here, 18 to 20 and 8 to 10. Isn't the timing decreased? Yes, the sleeping hour is decreased. The person, they are raising up and the sleeping hours, it is decreasing, right? Similarly, healthy young adults sleep 6 to 8 hours a day. Again, the timing is decreased here, 8 to 10 hours to 6 to 8 hours a day. That is, healthy young adults, they sleep for 6 to 8 hours a day. And finally, old aged people, they sleep for 5 to 7 hours a day only. See here, newly born babies 18 to 20 hours a day, and old aged people, they sleep for 5 to 7 hours a day. The sleeping hours, it is randomly decreasing, right? Yes, so what we can say is the sleeping hours of a person vary along with the change in their age group. Okay, now, in order to have a good sleep, our bedroom must be silent, sound and comfortable as well. We cannot sleep in a noisy room, right? And also, there should be circulation of fresh air in the bedroom. The circulation of fresh air must be there. And while sleeping, we must follow the correct posture while sleeping. Our legs must be straight. They should not be folded. Why they should not be folded? Because if they are straight, the circulation of blood can go on continuously. There won't be disturbation in the, it won't get disturbed in the circulation of the blood if our legs are straight. And also, we should never cover our face while sleeping as well. Okay. So, as I told, the bedroom where we sleep must be sound and silent. It should be comfortable. Fresh air can pass easily. Okay. Now, students, let's move on to next topic, that is clothing. We wear clothes, isn't it? We wear different kinds of clothes, and we wear clothes according to the seasons. According to the different seasons, we wear different kinds of clothes. Like whenever we feel cold, we wear warm clothes, isn't it? And whenever we feel hot, we wear very light clothes, right? So, we wear warm clothes when we feel cold. Whenever we feel cold, we want to keep ourselves warm and we wear warm clothes. And we wear light clothes when we feel hot. If we feel hot and if we wear warm clothes, what happens? We even suffer from hotness, isn't it? So, we must wear light clothes when we feel hot. And the clothes we wear should be clean and comfortable. Comfortable means the one that we feel easy to wear. That is comfortable. Our clothes get dirty when we wear them for a very long time, that is for many days. Clean clothes help us to enhance our personality. We look smart in clean and comfortable clothes. Okay. The clothes that we wear, they must be clean, they must be tidy, because clean clothes, they help to develop our personality as well. We look good when we wear clean clothes. So, do you know what kind of clothes do we wear in summer season? We wear very light cotton clothes in summer season, right? Similarly, what type of clothes do we wear in winter season then? During winter season, we wear warm woolen clothes in order to keep ourselves warm, right? Like sweater, jackets, muffler, gloves, they are worn during winter season. Whereas light shorts, skirts, t-shirts, they are worn during summer season. Okay. So, we discussed on what is exercise, why is exercise necessary for us. Also, we discussed on rest and why should we take rest. Also, sleep, and then finally we discussed on clothing. So, let me revise all these terms in short for you, okay, and then we will move on to the exercise. Okay, let's see here. Exercise, it can be defined as the set of movements or activities that we perform to remain healthy and strong. In order to be healthy and strong, we perform various activities, and those activities are termed as exercise, and they are very necessary for us as well, because they improve the working of our muscles and organs. They help us to work and play for a long period of time. Similarly, the exercise enhance our blood circulation, and it helps to keep our lungs, heart and muscles healthy. It even helps to increase our digestive capacity and also develops our self-confidence. And similarly, rest, it is also defined as the period of relaxing, sleeping or doing nothing, and after a period of activity or illness. Okay, students, whenever we feel sick, we also feel like doing nothing, isn't it? We just want to sleep, we just want to take rest, right? So, rest, it is also necessary for us. Taking rest, it helps us to regain the energy while working that we have lost while working, okay? And rest, it also makes us free from stress that we have got during our working hours. So, it is also very necessary for us. And sleep, it is the natural state of rest in which our eyes gets closed, our body is not active, and also our mind is not in conscious state. That is sleep. And the sleeping hours, it depends upon the age group of the people. And finally, we talked about clothing. We wear different kinds of clothes depending upon the seasons, right? And we know that we wear warm woolen clothes in winter and light cotton clothes in summer season. Okay, now I want to drag your attention towards the exercise, okay? And I want you to write it along with me, okay? So, let's start. So, the first number that we are going to do is fill in the blanks, and number A, the question says we should take regular ... Delhi. Okay, we should take regular ... Delhi. What should we take Delhi? We should take regular exercise Delhi, right? So, write here exercise. Then number B, we should take when we feel tired. What should we take when we feel tired? What is that? Do we need to go for exercise when we feel tired? No, right? So what should we take? We should take rest when we feel tired. Go on writing, okay? Now number C. We should wear clothes in winter season. Okay, you have already thought of the answer, isn't it? We should wear clothes in winter season. What sort of clothes do we need to wear in winter season? Is it light cotton clothes? No. If we wear light cotton clothes, we feel very cold in winter, isn't it? And so that we should wear warm clothes in winter season. Warm or woolen clothes in winter season. Now, number D. We look dash in clean and comfortable clothes. Clean and comfortable clothes. Okay, can you tell me how do we look when we wear clean and comfortable clothes? While wearing clean, comfortable clothes, we look very smart, right? Clean clothes also help us to develop our personality. So, we look smart in clean and comfortable clothes. Then, next is see number A. Dot is the set of movements we perform to remain healthy. What is it? The first term that we had discussed in today's class. What is it? Exercise, right? Exercise is the set of movements. Exercise is the set of movements we perform to remain healthy and in order to keep ourselves strong as well, isn't it? Okay, then next is sleeping hours depend upon the group of people. Can you tell me? Sleeping hours, it depends upon the group of people. What does it depend upon? It depends upon the age groups of the people. Like we had discussed, newly born babies, they sleep 18 to 20 hours a day, while old aged people, they sleep only for 5 to 7 hours a day, isn't it? So, it depends, sleeping hours depends upon the age group of people, right? Now, students, now can you write the advantages of exercises? Can you or not? As we had discussed earlier also, these are the advantages of exercise. Why should we take exercise, isn't it? So, I hope you can do it. So, write any 5 advantages of exercise is the assignment to you for today. Okay. Hope everyone has got the lesson well. So, thank you for today everyone.